This is, yeah, I got the first one. And so then into the first one. Oh, wait. No, it's there. Bro, what? The stream is always with a big delay to me. Why? Oh, I'm using data. When you have Wi-Fi and you're using data on your own house. No, created no, I'm okay. Wait a minute. Here we go. 26. Female and male. My boyfriend asked me an odd question. Am I wrong for revisiting the relationship? My boyfriend, who has been an amazing man and partner in every way, asked me a question last night while we were texting that threw me off guard. We were talking about we were like as children, teens. Then he asked if I had of myself when I was around 12 and 13 years old. How you look at them. Thanks God I don't have this type of shit. Yeah. I was a bit taken back and I said no. Then I asked him the same question back if he would look at from me when I was 12. He said yes, of course it's you. You have two extremes of this answer. He also seemed disappointed. I told him no. I felt like that's a little weird. I don't know. Hey yo, we've been together for one year and a half and we never gotten any weird vibes from him. I care about him deeply and we have invested in a lot into the relationship. I'm supposed to be moving his country, Austria or Australia. Well, I don't know. So we have spent thousands on all the flights, visas, etc. Now I'm rethinking everything. You never saw this person in real life. Okay. Till there, my boyfriend asked me if I had. I said no. It asked some question. Am I dating? I don't know if we're dating. When would what the fuck? Yeah, kinda weird. That's very unsettling and creepy. Whatever it's you or not, that's still, yeah. I think bro was drunk. No, there's no way to. You're not wrong, girl. Yeah, you're not. I'm wrong from having a come in a private bedroom and not telling my roommates. You know, we saw this happen months ago back in China. Anyways. I'm 31, female. The roommates are 2 females. Their friends said they were living together for 2 years. They were complete strangers to me and vice versa. And you, we lived together for 3 months now, and I meet online. We live in New York and met online. Okay. We are. They are upset because they found out I have a camera in my bedroom, and I didn't tell him my private bedroom. The camera, it's not hidden. It's a back blink mini setting on the white windows still unbuttered. In my private bedroom where no one has permission to enter without asking. Supposedly I bought it because this wasn't being respected. Okay, I keep my bedroom door closed so it's not recording shared spaces unless someone opens my door and enters my room. It's motion activity, so it not always recorded on. It records audio. It's off when I'm home. It's in your bedroom, in your own. Okay, I guess. I thought it was like in their bedroom. That was crazy. I find out because I tested them upon getting alert. One of the friends that in my room to use my bathroom. The text said, "Hey guys, can you please ask before entering my room using my bedroom? These times where I would prefer people not to go in there, like today when my room is an absolute mess." First time something like this happened, I comforted one of the friends and spoke the other one. While I didn't say anything, every single time someone entered my space, I spoke it yesterday because it happened again, and I was ready and already annoyed about these things. My room was a mess, and quite frankly, I think it's embarrassing for people to see my space in that state. I understand that they had a very friendly and open dynamic with the girl whose room I took over, so it's new for them. But I am not her, okay? I don't know how. I don't know them well. I don't know. I wouldn't just enter someone else's room that I don't have permission to be in useless. It was someone close, but that's me. Okay. And my warrant for installing camera. Just on it's illegal to have a keep it lock in my door. It's illegal. The link is actually for hosts in short-term rentals, but what I'm finding is that it appears to be fire building code violation. Yeah. Just tell me that you feel safer having this camera in your bedroom. That its signs isn't recorded in any public areas. It's just your own private room. Yeah, okay. Yeah, true. I don't think she's wrong with, I mean, if you are okay with a camera filming you. I am saying this with a camera literally in me. But like, this one is just recording me streaming, not recording me waking up, dressing up, and take a shower and stuff like that. Yeah, no. Conversation with my feel about. Let me eat. Conversation with my feel about domestic violence. 2 weeks ago, my wife and range kicked the door of the room I was staying in. For that and another numerous reasons, we were separated, stuck in a situation with 2 young children and limited support. We were under the same roof, and will be for life for sure. Her parents visited, and towards the end of the visit, I was talking to my Phil and was trying to give me advice on a relationship. I broke up the door. If I had kicked in the door of a room the other was in, how he would react. He tried to explain to me that is different with men. Bitch, tell that again. Tell that again. Tell that again. Tell that again. And a man can ignore is worse. Versus if I want. I don't have patience for this type of people. I don't have patience for this type. I slowed down the conversation right there. I told him if he thinks one is worse than the other, we just can't be in the same page on anything regarding this. Bro, true. He tried to defend his point more, and I wasn't really up to listen anymore. Am I feeling whether the man or woman did it? Both are weekly bad. No. Both are weekly bad. Both are bad. Not wrong at all. This is a classic example one can experience. Yes. Actually, a father buys adoption. Yeah, true. Opinion. Buys an opinion. The fuck? No, option. You know what? Who gives a fuck? You should go to the police. You should... I don't know what you should do. You actually should get out of that situation, especially because of the kids. Like, I know how it is terrifying for kids. I really know, unfortunately. Black Widow. Am I crazy for trying my job daily? I want to be grateful, but check this out. Okay. Am I crazy for drilling my job daily? I want to be... Okay. I started working at a Black Widow company. Okay. Months ago. And it was completely fallen into one of the worst jobs I ever had. Probably because of the ownership and management, small local business, total of 5 employees, and then the wife and the owner are management daily. Here's the background of the nightmare. Here we go. Professional environment and control. Excessive micromanagement. Everything is micromanaged. The owners constantly watches on cameras when they are physically in the office. If I leave work at 4 instead of 5, it is immediately Girl, get out there. Girl, get out of there. What the... Just get out. Get out. Just for that. Zero positive for it. He's never compliment on or knowledge of a job well done. Just as long he talks about it, should it be differently or what he needs to be fixed. You know, that happens in most of the jobs. It's not just that one. Like, people, when is about to saying, it's easier for people to say your faults than complimenting you. Yeah. Bizarre personnel demands. The owner decreed that I cannot wear collagen because his wife is supposedly too sensitive to the scent, not drinking an energy drink every day and more. Excusez-moi? Interested boundaries. The owner's wife consistently engages me in private conversations, asking if I drink or smoke, or even ask for eggs after this legally talks. She says she can't help it but act like a mom. Actually, this reminds me, not a job, but I don't remember the name of it in English. Shit. You know, when you are in school and you kind of learn how to work in school, yeah, kind of have a experience, kind of. Problem and compensation. I am in sales, paid base salary plus 10% corporative commission. Sorry. Okay. No paid time off. I don't get any sick days or vacations until after 1 full year of service. I think this is illegal. I mean, in Portugal is illegal. You have to work 6 months and you have right 1 week. I just copy paste. Guys, this is illegal. I'm so sure of it. Are not legally managed. Get out of there. Just write down the freaking letter. Alright. The pay the major issue is that if I miss a single day due to illness, no owners dunk it from my base salary. Just put my salary status. If the owner helps at all with any profit of the sales, proceed here manually downs that job down to 5%, even if that's is him sitting in the meeting and listening. If the owner helps with a part of the sales process, he automatically downs the job to 5%, even if it's just like standing and listen, just didn't help it. Okay, results of this treatment. In just under 7 months, what are you still doing there? I have sold, god damn it, and product. Despite having no prior experience selling windows or doors, I'm sharing insignificant review into the company, yet the unprofessional. Just get out of there. Put them. You need to get out of there. Then they will go down, and yeah, you should definitely get out there. Selling windows and doors. Well, I first saw them meant to Microsoft Windows. You should get out of there. You should get out of there. That's not a job. That's actually other name. I don't remember it now. Okay. For hiding half of my house from my family. Oh, I'm seeing. Where is this going? Okay. Hold on. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to do this while, but. Okay, my sentences are very different from everyone around me. My friends is mostly average, but they have sentiments that are common among our generation. I grew up imitated by hearing the same comment: smile, don't flop, don't make weird foods, hug people, go outside every day, and so on. Go outside every day. So I was a teenager, was fishing about my own place where I could be myself. Technically, my parents said I would stay with them till I set it up enough for a property. I became obsessed with DIY shows and influencers. Okay. I saw TikTok about hidden entries and got stuck by one idea. What if I bought a house that looked like a simple bungalow but had a secret basement floor? Kinda. When my family visited, they would see that I live it normally. Once they are gonna go downstairs, do my proper quarters, and live my best life. Oh, you're so right. You're so right. After 4 hours, I finally saved 4 years. I finally saved enough money and found the perfect location. It didn't have the budget for another it had an interest. I could afford a bookshelf door that concealed in the stair entrance. Okay. The stairs is the normal floor. A certain kitchen that opens into a living room, a small office, and a bedroom with an ensuite. Meanwhile, the fun. Meanwhile, the fun was a minimalistic design. As it was that way, white walls, no photos. As I found faces staring you at creepy, no carpet. I don't have to vacuum the deeper freezer so I can microwave meals, eat from the packaging, a bare blanketed mattress on the floor, a gaming room with merchandise turning up and lighting options. Okay, pretty basic. After my family started to notice how I unused the whole house seemed and let dust build up upstairs. The kitchen barely had any food, and I never moved it around my bed sheets or tough birds. You're not helping yourself. And eventually my dad figured it out about the bookshelf was a secret door. No. Now my family is badgering me about why I trust them so little and why if this was necessary. First of all, it's your own house. You do whatever you want. Then, if you want to show, you show. If you don't. Then, was necessary. Why any of this? They keep asking to see the downstairs, but I keep it locked. They are getting suspicious, but I just tell them it's minimalist, and they judge me as a slub anyway. Okay. My family constantly shut down my aunties and IGG traits, so when I bought a bungalow with a basement update, I read everyone's comment and realized it also suspicious looking. I look at wasn't look it, so I did a video call to give them a tour and sort of okay. Then I'm not a serial killer. But I'm kinda of shock, he said, and said I could do more research into a minimalist design. My brother joking that it looks like crashed in, but got excited at my wall blushes. So I feel like I can still invite him over if he wants. Well, my mom called me after and said she was worried about my health and that I had a system, but she asked it to stay with me a while to get affairs in order. I said that I was overhauling my house to make it as autistic friendly as possible, regardless or whatever it's guest friendly. My mom said she didn't understand how white walls had anything to do with autism. Well, I don't know that much too, but like I think it kind of helps. Anyways, wait. I told my mom I would send her online resources via text, but she said I shouldn't believe every online and I'm depressed state has been normalized. This is not about depression. This is not about depression. It was never about depression. Um, I was getting pissed out at this moment. I said that if she had such an issue with my house, she could admit we could make our restaurants from now, hang up, and now I'm browsing nerd rooms 8 a.m. on Google. So did it keep the matters on the floor cold? Actually, Slay. You're not the wrong. You can leave. Yeah, you are a grown ass adult. You saved that money to have that house. So, uh, 6 hours ago. Am I wrong for being annoyed that my girlfriend keep crying on my birthday? Well, who cries on birthdays? Okay. I think I went wrong. For look at this, my girlfriend has BPD and is getting very tough to deal with. And be understanding about it. I will say I have to delved with a lot, and I want to list here in this relationship. A lot of crying spells, empty accusations, broken promises, bad choices, and I'm expected to be a parent in a relationship. Yeah. But out of the examples, I could say one definitely stands out. This year, specifically for my birthday, I hung out with my girlfriend and we went to the mall and a Korean food store. You could have invited me. Stop. It would have seemed that every time we would walk around, she would ask what I want, and I told her anything. Eventually made a decision for food and we ate, but she seemed totally unprepared. Like, she wanted to buy me something, but she didn't have money for it, which was fine, but she started to feel bad about it. Yeah, I can understand her. This resulted into us going to the mall and she kept overthinking about everything. Mind you, I don't care that much about my birthday. I didn't grow up celebrating it at all, but it's nice to celebrate. She knows this, and it was just so bizarre to me. It could have been now you are definitely wrong. I have no idea, but when we started to drive back, she kept going on and about feeling bad until I told her this. Why are you making this all about you? And stop being selfish. And she's just stopping up and talk about it. I then took her to another store and bought her something nice. Somehow I felt like it's manipulation. In all honesty, it's not manipulation. You could hug her. You didn't need to buy her anything. I am super understanding, but the crying in the public is not good look, and the wrong person could see and start asking me questions on what I might have said or did. Am I the wrong? Let's see the comments, because I think you are kinda. You paid for your birthday lunch and bought her something on your birthday, so she did nothing for you but cry. Got it. You're not wrong. Honestly, if you stay, you are in for a lot of this for the rest of your life, but it is a deal breaker for the most. It is living hell for Yeah, we cannot forget about that part. Anyway, should we end here because I've been reading like crazy and I need to eat. I need to eat.